Hello vinyl community, this is Randy. Back today with another video. Today I'm going to show you records that I got during the month of August. This sort of wrap up the month of August. I'll just show you some records that I haven't shown in previous videos. So before I start that, I want to tell you on Saturday I went to Phonolux and I was there looking, at some records, and I heard somebody say something, like, don't I know you, or something like that. And I looked up, and it was Melinda Murphy. Yeah, amazing. So, yeah, she was right across the aisle from me. She was looking at records too. So, yeah, that was very cool. Yeah, so I got to meet Melinda. Yeah, first time I've ever met her. That's my second VC meetup in 2 weeks. The week before, I met Happy Hippie, the vinyl guy, when I went back towards East Tennessee. So, yeah, that was really cool meeting Melinda. She was down here, I think, for the weekend visiting, and I'm not sure exactly what they were doing, but she was here with her husband, so I got to meet him too. So, yeah, it was great. We got to chat a little bit and look at some records. So, yeah, great. Yeah. Also, she posted a picture on Instagram. Yeah. So, well, yeah, we didn't make a video or anything because, well, I mean, we didn't even think about doing that. But anyway, yeah, it was great meeting Melinda. So, yeah, when I saw Melinda, I had one record in my hand. I did get it that day. It was one I was pretty much sure I was going to get. There were some others that I already looked at, but hadn't quite decided on those. And so, yeah, I showed Melinda this record that I was looking at, and yeah, Book of Taliesin, Deep Purple. This is their third album, actually, and I, sort of been looking for this because I want to complete my Deep Purple collection, and so I found this in really good shape. Melinda pointed out to me it was in a plastic bag, that it was a German import, so it's actually on Harvest Records, and it sounds great. And I tell you, one thing that's interesting about this that I didn't really notice when I was there is that there is a song on here called Kentucky Woman. So, I mean, this is the one record that I had in my hand that I decided, pretty much for sure I was going to get. And it has Kentucky Woman on it, and I look up, and right across the aisle from me is Kentucky Woman. So, Melinda lives in Kentucky up there, so that was very cool. So it was really nice meeting her. Record sounds great. Here's what it looks like. It's on this Harvest label. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I am looking to complete my Deep Purple collection, so now I just need to get their first two albums, which the first one was called Shades of Deep Purple, and then the second was just called Deep Purple. So I need to get those two. These are all three of these are with the same. All three of those that I just mentioned, the first three are with the same band, which is Rod Evans singing and Nick Semper playing bass. Then Richie Blackmore on guitar, John Lord on organ, and Ian Pace, the drummer. Here's a picture of the band on the back. There's Richie there, but I really am not sure which one is Ian Pace. He's not wearing his glasses, and I don't think I've ever seen him without his glasses. So, yeah, I'm really liking this record. It doesn't sound too much like later Deep Purple. Some of it does, actually. The second song, Ring That Neck, sounds totally like Deep Purple. It's an instrumental where Richie Blackmore's ringing the neck of his guitar, I guess. So, and it has a hit song on it, Kentucky Woman, and which is great. But yeah, it really doesn't sound too much like later Deep Purple. The interesting thing on here is River Deep Mountain High, 10-minute song to end up side 2, and it's pretty much it's very bombastic. It's to me, it's kind of like the. I mean, it's cool. I like it and everything, but it's kind of like Vanilla Fudge when they did "You Keep Me Hanging On," which Vanilla Fudge did that in '67. This is '68, so I wonder if they got the idea from Vanilla Fudge. But yeah, it's a great record. Well, it's a good record anyway. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm going to listen to it some more. So yeah, Book of Taliesin. Phonolux sells some new records now, so I got this jazz record, Sonny Rollins on Impulse. This is a new release. Well, it's a new reissue. Came with this inner sleeve, lots of liner notes there. Tells us about the band. So it's Sonny playing tenor sax, Ray Bryant on piano, Walter Booker on bass, and Mickey Roker on drums. Side 1 on Greendrafen Street, and Everything Happens to Me. Those two songs, I really like them. I can totally hear the melodies, and there's no doubt about what he's playing on that. The side 2 starts with Hold 'em Joe and Blue Room, which are also cover songs. I really wasn't familiar with those, but those sound great. Hold 'em Joe is like a calypso type thing. It's kind of like, what was his hit song? St. Thomas, kind of reminds me of that. So very upbeat. But my question about this is the last song on here, Three Little Words. Three Little Words by Harry Ruby and Bert Calmer. Jazz standard. I know that song very well. I have a version by Bucky and John Pizzarelli. I know exactly what it sounds like, and I tell you, on this version, which lasts for 7 minutes, there is no part of it where I can hear any phrase that sounds like Three Little Words. I've listened to it several times. I've listened to the whole thing. I'm listening to the piano, so you can hear some chord changes, but I just can't hear it. So if anybody else is familiar with that album and you know about that song, please let me know. There's somewhere in that song where they're playing that. I'm wondering if they messed it up when they reissued it just now. It's a digital reissue. It's mastered from digital. I think it sounds great, but some people would object to that, I'm sure. But I wonder if they stuck the wrong song on there. Yeah, I just can't hear it. And, just because, most of them are not so abstract that you can't hear them, like I say. On Greendrafen Street and Everything Happens to Me, you can identify very easily, so. Good album. Go listen to it some more. I've been wanting to get some Doc Severinsen, and they had this one there. This is also on Command Records, which is good. I like Command Records. They usually have very good sound quality. It's a gatefold sleeve. It's very young. Doc Severinsen there. Doc Severinsen, probably best known in the U.S. for leading the Tonight Show Orchestra for many years. But he was, a serious musician well before he started that. So this album came out in '68. And on this one, he's leading a big band, but they're doing like some modern songs. So Monday, Monday is on here. Here, There, and Everywhere. You're My Soul and Inspiration. So I've grown accustomed to her face. There's some sort of like standard type songs on here. So Doc Severinsen playing trumpet with a big band, very enjoyable. I got it to the counter. I was buying these records, and the guy behind the counter said, "Oh, you should really get that other Doc Severinsen record." And so he started telling me about another one that was back there. So we went back to get that, but unfortunately that one was gone. That one is called. God, I can't remember what it was called. It should be a good one. I'm going to start looking for it because it has a cover of. It's with this smaller band. I think it's Fusion Band from the '70s, and he does a cover of "In the Court of the Crimson King" on there. So I'd kind of like to hear what that sounds like. But evidently somebody got that record before I got to it. We couldn't find it. We did find this one. This is the '80s jazz fusion. Doc Severinsen, and I guess that's pronounced Zebran. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So it's Doc Severinsen, Tom Rizzo on guitar, Jeff D'Angelo on bass, Ron Davis on drums, and Biff Hannon on keyboards. Not really familiar with any of those besides Doc. But yeah, jazz fusion, very enjoyable, instrumental. Just sounds kind of like some light jazz. On Command Records. Looks like that. Doc Severinsen. But yeah, I'm going to be able to look out for that other one. I think it's called maybe like Doc's Closet or something like that. The cover of it shows a closet with some, like some sport coats hanging in there or something like that. Oh, I just showed you the wrong record. This was the big band that he, here's the Zebran record, Passport Records. I also got, while I was there that day, this Thad Jones and Mel Lewis Orchestra record, Live at the Village Vanguard. I like Thad Jones and Mel Lewis Orchestra. When first time I went to the Village Vanguard, I went on a Monday night, and the Village Vanguard Orchestra was playing, and they are this band became the Village Vanguard Orchestra. I think they still play every Monday night, so I'd recommend going to see them if you ever have a chance. Yeah, this is a live album. They have extensive liner notes on the inside. They are doing big band songs that have big band arrangements. So yeah, I really am not necessarily familiar too much with most of those songs, other than a couple of them on a compilation that I had. That's Freedom and Little Pixie. Well, just Little Pixie was the one. This is Little Pixie 2. So yeah, but this is a cool album. Yeah, big band jazz, big arrangements, and yeah, very enjoyable. That is on Solid State Records. A cool looking label. Yeah, Thad Jones and Mel Lewis. The Vinyl Me Please selection for August, I didn't want it. So I traded it in. I was really having trouble finding anything I want, and then I saw Nils Frahm, a Nils Frahm record listed on there, and that name sounded familiar to me. I knew I had something in my want list by him, but I really couldn't think of what it was. But anyway, I just went ahead and took that one. So it came in this, just like this white thing, and so that slides off and has some information in there about it. So Nils Frahm is, this is like modern classical music. He is a keyboardist, and this is actually a live album. Comes with this insert here. I guess it's called an art print. This tells a little bit about the music and the art. Here's what the actual album cover looks like. There's two. It came with two records, and this, it's a die cut sleeve, and so it slides out, has more information on there, and this one slides out too. More information on there. There's a download. Was that a download? Well, this is just something advertising Erased Tapes collection. So that's the record label that originally produced this, I guess. So 2013 Erased Tapes. So modern classical music, keyboards. It's live. Not something I would normally listen to, but it is interesting, and I have found myself listening to it several times, actually. So what's part of it's really quiet. And then it gets to some louder parts, but yeah, some of it's just like piano, and some of it has some other keyboards on it. So I'll have to listen to that some more. Definitely a change of pace for me. But yeah, it's interesting. It's good to have something different sometimes. The labels on these are all, it's basically kind of like that. It just shows pictures of him. And the last record I wanted to show you for August is I sent off for this Miles Davis, V de Kilimanjaro. I don't speak French, so if anybody knows how to pronounce that, please correct me on that. But Girls of Kilimanjaro, I think, is how you would translate that. So this is another one of these 45 RPM MoFi pressings. So I'd gotten another one of these. I got Miles Smiles previously, so I got this one, and yeah, this is one I'd never heard before, but this is the last album he made with his second quintet, which is Miles, of course, Wayne Shorter on tenor sax, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Tony Williams. So this is one Herbie starts playing some electric piano. I think it's Fender Rhodes. It sounds really good. And also on two of these songs, Chick Corea replaces Herbie Hancock. So I think this is the first time Miles worked with Chick. And Dave Holland replaces Ron Carter. I think it's the first time he worked with Dave Holland. So yeah, there's just one song per side, except for the first side, which has two songs on it. Sounds fantastic. You know, my philosophy with getting these original master recordings is that, you know, especially for ones I never had before, is that I mean, I could get one that would be, you know, a more normally priced record, but you know, if I really liked it at some point, I'd probably want to upgrade. So why not just go ahead and get the best possible sounding record? I think that's my philosophy on that. So I'm gonna maybe hopefully get a couple more of these. Um, yeah. So that's it. Yeah, there's really nothing to see on the inside of that. There's some liner notes there. It's a great cover. I'm not sure how well it shows up, but it's like a picture of, I guess, a girl from Kilimanjaro. Um, so, and then that one comes on the standard MoFi label. Looks like that. Yeah. So that's it. Those are the records that I got in August. So enjoying them all so far. So let me know if you have any thoughts on that and any of these records. I'd be interested to know. And it was great meeting Melinda. So yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great day.